is that there's many prophecies and symbols in the Bible that were given that can't be taken literally. And I'll give you an example. There in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, it says in verse 4, a generation is going and a generation is coming, but the earth remains forever. That's Ecclesiastes 1:4. So it says there that the earth remains forever. Okay, so that's just one verse. Are there any other places that say that? Well, interestingly enough, God is a reasonable God. I mean, you look at the scientific laws that he's put in place. Humans have been able to put a rocket ship on the moon because they came to understood laws that God had put into place billions of years ago over how heavenly bodies work, they rotate, gravity, how orbits, and all of the math that goes into that. Well, see, humans have come to understand not all of it, but some of it, enough to be able to put a rocket on the moon. So the point being is that when God put humans here on the earth, he told them, if you don't rebel against me, you're going to live on a beautiful earth forever. Because the first time the word death appears in the Bible was, if you rebel against me, you'll positively die. So if they didn't rebel against him, they would positively live. They would continue living. So Adam and Eve would still be alive on this earth today. So that was God's original purpose, for humans to live on a beautiful paradise earth, working together and enjoying life to the full, with music, with whatever. We're all created different. I love music. A lot of people don't like music. They may be like other things, science or chemistry or whatever. And so everyone could be an active, useful part in God's arrangement. With that in mind, here in the book of Psalms, chapter 37, he tells us how he's going to fulfill his original purpose. Because if he didn't fulfill it, that would make God a liar. If Satan was able to step in and stop God's purpose, original purpose, from being fulfilled, that would make God a liar and show Satan's more powerful than God is. But that's not true. So here in Psalm 37, just a little while longer, and the wicked, people who want to hurt us, people who want to brainwash us, people who want to use whatever techniques and scientific things they can to control your mind, to control your brain. Just a little while longer, and the wicked will be no more. You will look at where they were. They're not going to be there, it says. But the meek will possess the earth. See, and Jesus quoted from this verse. This was in the book of Psalms. But the meek will possess the earth. Do you remember what the word meek means? What's your opinion, John?
It's basically they're following orders. They're kind of peaceful and mild.
Yeah. And going along with that, another definition is teachable. I don't know if you've ever worked with somebody that's hard-headed. I have. But you can't tell them a thing. It's their way or the highway. You know, there's no reasoning on things. It's either my way or you're out of here. Well, see, the word meek has the suggestion or the meaning of being teachable. So if a person's willing to sit down and listen to something that's reasonable, they're teachable, that's a meek person. So it says that the wicked, those people who want to hurt us and control our minds and that, the wicked will be no more. You'll look at where they were, but they will not be there. But the meek will possess the earth, and they will find exquisite delight in the abundance of peace. Okay, but then you go on in that same chapter, and how long? The righteous will possess the earth, God's original purpose. The righteous will possess the earth, and they will live forever on it. That was God's original purpose for man, to live as perfect humans. Your brain works the way it's supposed to work. Your body works the way it's supposed to work. I don't get gray hair anymore. My body doesn't give out the way. It does, as an older person, it's not going to be that way. But the righteous will possess the earth, and they will live forever on it, fulfilling God's original purpose. But now you were right. You were right, because in 2 Peter 3:13, it talks about a new heaven and a new earth. So we wonder, well, what could that possibly mean? Oftentimes in the Bible, the word heavens, it was used as a governing entity.